Hi, I'm Flanker Tanker, and this is a series of videos about my airsoft weaponry. And today's video is about my AGX 406 grenade launcher. This is the AGX 406, otherwise known as the Madbull AGX. It's marketed as an auxiliary weapon which can go on the underside of a main rifle or a main assault weapon that has an underside rail. It's also marketed as a standalone single shot grenade launcher, hence the way it's designed. You can use it as a pistol. The whole top part here is milled out of aluminium, and the only plastic parts is the trigger guard and the handle, which is hollow. In order to load the AGX, in front of the trigger is another trigger that you push up, which releases a catch and the tube swings out. Here's the tube release button. By using your finger and pushing it up, the tube is released. I'll show you that from this side. Just push it up with your finger and the tube touch that. It's very easy to use when in action. Just hold it down slightly, push the release trigger, get your shell, slide it in and slam it shut. When you've emptied the grenade and you need to reload, just push the release trigger, tip the AGX up, the shell will slide out, and then of course the idea is you shove this into a pouch, get a new one out, slide it in, and you're ready to go again. Now on this AGX I mounted a rail across the top. When you actually get it, it doesn't have two Allen key bolts, one at the front, one at the back, that hold the rail in place. Then just a few turns of each will release the rail. Now the rail is made up from two long G36C side rails. So they've got an R and an L on them, and all I've done is put them back to back, use the Allen key bolts that came with them, and found some nuts that will fit on the back to bolt them together. Here's the rail. This is the right hand side, this was the left hand side. I just pushed the two Allen key bolts through and found some nuts to lock them together. So they're just back to back rails. That will then allow me to use the rail mount system on the AGX as if I'm bolting it to the underside of a weapon on the lower rail, and it also gives me a rail on top of the AGX when I've done that. Here. Now the reason I wanted that is I can put anything I want on there now. I could be stupid and put a telescopic sight on it. It'll look pretty cool but pretty pointless. I could load a red scope sight on it maybe. Don't see anything harm in that, although you're not actually aiming with it, you just point in the general direction and let them have it. But what I bought is one of these target sights for a grenade launcher from an M16 M4. Here's the sight. This can flip up. The sight is not part of the AGX.